Hi everyone, and welcome to this 25-minute yoga for full body flexibility. Let's start in a comfortable seated position. Bring the chin towards the chest and start to roll the neck, starting with slow and controlled movements. Trying to release any tension in the neck, in your upper back. And then you can start to add a movement to the chest, opening when you come forward and rounding when you go back. Come back to the center and start to round the neck in the other direction. Again, trying not to force this movement, but focusing on removing any tension. You can slowly start to add the movement of the chest, so opening the chest when you come forward and round when you go back. Then find stillness and again, coming back to the center. And let's open the right leg out to the side. Reach up with the arms, open the chest, and when you exhale, forward fold. Try not to hook your foot, keeping the position active. Hands up, exhale, fold. Again, reach up with the arms, and when you exhale, fold. This time finding your foot or the ankle, so wherever your flexibility allows. And breathe here. Then come back up, leaving the right hand on the right leg, extend the left arm over the head, opening the chest to the side. And start to draw some circle with the left arm. Then change the direction. And release, rising back up. Left hand on the mat, push forward with the hips, opening the chest, gaze towards the right hand. Also here we're going to hold and start to draw some circle with that right arm, going always in the same direction. And then change direction. Then release the glutes back on the mat. And prepare yourself to come to lay on the floor, bringing the left knee to the chest and keeping the right leg extended. Take a moment here to relax the shoulder, the back. And then release the left foot on the mat and bring the right leg up. Start to draw some circle with the foot, releasing any tension in the ankle. Then flex the foot and lower the heel on the mat. Point and come up. So keep doing this movement, pointing and flexing, lowering and lifting the right leg, trying to work on this flexibility in an active way. So maybe drawing the leg slightly closer to the chest every time you come forward. Then hold the leg up and start to do small pulses. Keeping the quad engaged, the leg active. Hold the leg as close as possible to the chest and cross the hands behind the thigh or the calf, so wherever the flexibility allows, giving priority to keep the leg extended. And release. Bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, and then draw the left knee towards the chest, crossing the hands behind the left thigh. You can hold the position static, or if you want, move the hips side to side, giving a nice massage to your back. Then release the hands on the mat and with the help of the hands, come to sit, keeping the legs exactly as they are. So the closer you are with the chest to your right thigh, the more you should feel the stretch on the right hip. Then with control, lower the right foot on the mat, reach up with the left arm and twist towards the right side, sending the gaze over the right shoulder, hooking your left elbow over the right knee. Then release, opening the legs and extending the left leg out, bending the right leg. Rotate the hips towards the left leg. Reach up with the arms. Look up. And exhale, bend towards the left leg, keeping the position active. Then bring the chest up. And exhale, fold. One last time. Arms up. Look up. Exhale, fold, finding the left foot. Bringing the belly towards the thigh. Lengthening the spine. Take a moment maybe to close your eyes here. Then rise back up, leaving the left hand on the left leg and reaching over the head with the right arm. Keep lengthening the right side of the body, opening the chest. And then we're going to start to draw some circle with the arm, going first in one direction and changing direction. Then lower the right hand on the mat and push forward with the hips, opening the chest, sending the gaze towards the left hand. And start to draw some circle with the left arm, like we did on the other side. Reverse the direction. And release, coming to sit on the mat. Prepare yourself to lay on the floor, bringing the right knee towards the chest and keeping the left leg extended. Take a moment to relax your shoulder, to relax the back. Then lower the right foot on the mat and lift the left leg up. Holding it here, start to draw some circle with the ankle. Then we're going to lower the foot towards the mat, flexing the foot, and lift the leg up, working on the active flexibility. Hold the leg up as close as possible to your face and start to do some poses, going even deeper in that flexibility. Then keep the leg as close as possible and cross the hands behind your thigh, behind your calf, or wherever is reachable for you, trying to keep the leg extended. Relax the shoulder, the back, and breathe here. With control, release, bending the left leg and bringing the ankle on top of the right knee. Cross the hands behind the right thigh, lifting the foot up. You can hold the position static, or if you want, you can gently swing side to side, giving a massage to your back. Then release the right foot on the mat. With the help of the hands, start to lift the chest up, come to sit again on the floor, keeping the left leg bent. Lower the left foot on the mat. Reach up with the right arm, open the chest, and when you exhale, twist towards the left side, sending the gaze over the left shoulder. Back is relaxed. Slowly release from the pose. Coming into a forward fold at the top of the mat. Hands on the mat, bend the knees as much as possible. Then hold your opposite elbows and gently start to swing side to side, keeping the head heavy, removing any tension from the back. Release the hands on the mat, extend the chest, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, fold. Step back with both feet coming to plank. Bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, down dog. Keep the spine extended, then lift the right leg up, pointing your toe, free leg down dog. And exhale, step forward, lowering the back knee down, low lunge. Bring the arms up, open the chest. Then start to round the spine, bringing the arms forward. And again, open the chest when you know. So exhale, round gaze towards the navel. Inhale, open the chest. Keep doing this movement, trying to remove any tension from the back to increase a little bit more the flexibility and the opening of the shoulder. Then release the hands on the mat and extend the right leg, coming to a half split. Keep the right foot active and flexed. Leg is active, belly towards the thigh. You can walk a little bit more forward with the hands if you want to increase the flexibility, otherwise you can bring the hands closer to you. Bend again the right leg and step forward with lifting the left leg up, coming to a standing split, keeping both hands on the mat, trying to release the forehead towards the right knee. Then release the left foot behind the right leg, coming to a pyramid pose. Both legs are active and extended. The back is relaxed. You can always bend the legs if you need to. Then lift the chest up, reaching up with the arms, and create either two fists or find your reverse prayer position with the hands. Open the chest. And when you exhale, bend over the right leg. Gaze towards the top of the mat. Release the hands on the mat. Bend the right leg, step back with the left leg and lower the knees on the floor. Coming in a tabletop position with the right leg extended behind, open the chest. Exhale, round knee to nose. Again, now extend the leg. Exhale, round. Last one, extend the right leg back and this time add the left arm, lifting the left arm up. Option to stay here, otherwise bend the right leg and find the foot or the ankle with the left foot, coming into a tiger pose. Push up and back with the foot, opening the chest and lengthening the shoulder. Then release, tuck your left toe, lift the knee up and come to a three-legged down dog. Bend that right leg, bringing the heel to the glute. Option to stay here, otherwise slowly start to find the floor after the left leg, coming to a wild thing. Option to lower the right hand on the mat, entering wheel. We are all going to meet again in a down dog wherever you are, taking a moment here to connect again with the breathing, to relax the shoulder, the back. Then lift the left leg up, three-leg down dog. Exhale, step forward, lowering the back knee down, low lunge. When you exhale, bring the arms forward, rounding the spine, and you now open the chest. Keep doing this movement, trying to release any tension from the back, to tap into the flexibility of the spine, of your shoulders, and take this moment to connect each movement with the breathing. Hold it here for a moment with the chest open, and then release the hands on the mat, extending the left leg long, coming to a half split. Belly towards the thigh, back is extended. Then release, tuck your right toe, lifting the knee, and shift the weight forward, lifting the right leg up, coming to a standing split. Forehead towards the left knee. Then release the right foot behind the left, coming to a pyramid pose, keeping for a moment both hands on the mat. Then start to lift the chest up, reaching up with the arms. And bring the arms behind the back, either creating two fists or reverse prayer position. Open the chest and the shoulder. And exhale, bend over, coming again in a pyramid pose. Trying to keep the hands together to open the shoulders. Release the hands on the mat and step back with the right foot, lowering the back knee down. Extend the left leg out, open the chest, look up. Exhale, round knee to nose. Again, open the chest, leg out. Exhale, round. And last time, open the chest, staying here. You can add the right arm, keeping the balance here. Otherwise, bend the left leg, find the foot with the right hand, and start to push up and back, coming to a tiger pose. Keep your gaze forward to a steady point. Then release. Tuck your right toe, lifting the knee up, coming to a free leg down dog. Bend the left leg, option to stay here, otherwise start to lower the foot, finding the floor after the right leg. Open the chest, left arm over the head, coming to a wild thing. And if you want, you can find the floor, entering wheel. Wherever you are, we're going to meet in a down dog. Then release the knees on the mat. Come into a tabletop position and start to walk forward with the hands, lowering the forehead on the mat, extended puppy pose. In this pose, we want to try to push the chest towards the mat, opening the space in between the shoulder blades. Take a moment here, maybe closing your eyes and using the breath as a tool to relax the body. Then we're going to shift the weight forward, entering Sphinx pose, making sure to keep the position active, so keep opening the chest, the shoulder, keep pushing with the hands against the mat. Left hand comes at the center of the mat, bend the right leg and hold your ankle with the right hand. You can draw the heel closer to the glute and back. Repeat this a couple of times, so lengthening the quad and then the shoulder. And release. Let's repeat on the other side, so right hand at the center of the mat. Bend the left leg, bringing the heel towards the glute and pushing away with the foot. Then release, lowering the forehead on the mat and opening the arms out in a cactus shape. Then bend the legs, bringing the heel towards the glute and find the ankle. Option to stay here, otherwise start to lift the chest up and pushing up and back with the feet, coming to a bow pose. Try to go to about 60-70% of your effort, but never go over it. So making sure you're still breathing. And then release. Beautifully done. Take a moment here laying down, maybe moving the hips side to side. And then when you're ready, start to lift your chest up, bend the knees, and enter a child's pose, lowering the forehead on the mat. Taking a moment here to relax the back, to connect again with the breathing. Then rise back up, coming to sit for a moment on your heels, closing your eyes. And do a quick scan of your body. Then lift the glutes up, and we're going to work on some camel variation, so tuck both toes. Bring the right hand on top of the right heel and extend the left arm over the head. Then release, and we're going to repeat on the other side, trying to open the shoulder and the chest. So keep doing this movement, going from one direction to the other one. And at the exhalation, try to go deeper, opening the chest. Trying to release any tension from the back, from your shoulders. Then come back to the center, take a moment here, and place the hands on your hips. Start to lift the chest up and back. Keep engaging the glutes, pushing forward with the glutes. Option to stay here, or if you want, you can find the heels with both ends. And if you want to go even deeper, you can untuck your toes, keeping contact with the heels, and push forward with the hips and up and back with the chest. Then with control, start to come out of the pose and take a moment to sit on your heels, closing your eyes again, calming your breath, taking this moment to observe the benefit of the practice. Then gently start to open your eyes and come to sit on the mat, extending the legs in front of you. Bring the arms up, look up, and when you exhale, fold, finding the feet, the ankle or the calf, so wherever is accessible for you. And we're going to bend slightly the arms, bringing the belly closer to the chest. Keep holding Paschimottanasana here, lengthening the back, the shoulder. Maybe closing your eyes for a moment. Then slowly start to rise back up. Bring the feet together, come into a Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Relax the shoulders back and keep the spine extended. Start to bend towards the legs, using the elbows to open the thigh a little bit more. Then rise back up and open both legs out, keeping the legs active and the feet flexed. Hands come up, open the chest. And when you exhale, bend over, going as far as you can without lowering the hands on the mat. Then come back up and down again, trying to go as far as you can. Rise one last time up. And this time when you lower the hands on the mat or in the floor in front of you and hold it here. Bringing the belly gently closer to the floor and the back extended. Keep breathing here while you hold this position. Then we're going to rise up. With the help of the hands, start to close the legs back together. And we're going to prepare to lay on the mat, taking all the time that you need. Then bring the knees to the chest and gently start to swing side to side, giving a nice massage to the back. Then guide the knees over towards the left side, sending the gaze towards the right shoulder, coming into a twist. Back to the center. Again, hugging the knees to the chest, gently swinging side to side. And then guide the knees towards the right side, sending the gaze over the left shoulder. One last time back to the center. Then widen the knees and bring the feet up, coming to a happy baby. You can find the big toe, the ankle, or the back of the knees. Maybe you can extend one leg out at a time for a last stretch. Before we enter the last pose. And then when you're ready, bring the feet together on the mat and widening the knees. Coming to Baddha Konasana, so we're going to do a Shavasana with this variation. And gently close your eyes, taking this moment to find stillness after all of this movement. Taking the time to be here completely still, giving the time to your body to absorb the benefit of the practice. So make sure to stay here for as long as you like. I hope you enjoyed this class. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you enjoyed the class, please make sure to leave me a thumbs up, to subscribe to my channel, and to recommend me to friends and family. I hope to see you soon.